Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, Art Bros fans. How y'all doing?
What's going on? It is another beautiful week. And
Beautiful.
Yes, beautiful week. I was just trying to figure out my mic, so I apologize for all the squeaky S's I've got on my mic. But working on it, figuring it out.
Everybody enjoying getting their comic books in the mail. It is the smell season of fresh comic smell.
That sweet smells fresh comics.
Yes. Sweet.
What'd you just get in? Anything good?
I got Life of Korra in so far.
Nice.
The big collection books. They're over there in the living room, so I didn't think to bring them on. I should have though. But yeah, it came with a bookmark, a printout poster, and I think 5 issues. So interesting concept. Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I saw I forget which stream I saw him pitch it, but it is fun.
And guys, we got the Beckon coins for everyone that backed Beckon the game. I know we didn't hit the goal, but this is a thank you and a promise that we'll be back, and they look awesome.
Heck yeah.
So
yeah, we have some friendly faces in the chat. I'll go through a few. Peter Rose, of course. We have several other sweet, familiar faces. Coleman. Leroy is already throwing out some what do they call them? Like ringers or something. But D-Wag's in the house. What's up? And we're got a good crowd in here for a nice couple creators that I didn't even know this artist was working on this book until like last week, and I'm now extra stoked for it. But we got the Metalsmiths in the house. Who else we got? Riverbend Bear, Lola Meats. We got Frog G already slinging links.
Nice. Thanks, Frog G. Art Jedi. We haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he's kind of it's nice to see he's branching out. He's growing up. And I'm glad he's getting out in the wilderness and spreading his artness.
Yes, Nerium Noah.
Yes, Nerium is here. Nerium is one of our famed guests. Yeah. So let's get to it. Let's intro these folks. From everything I've seen from Red Gaze also does trailers, but it seems like he's got IPs up his sleeve. And this one here called Sunsworn that we are celebrating, I think, is it the 3rd or 2nd book? I don't know.
I've been reading through it. I think
it's just 2.
I think it's the 2nd book, yes.
Okay. Just making sure. And so...
and Joe, real quick, before we get started, anytime during this stuff, if you want to switch those knobs like I was showing you in the beginning, like from the left, just to test out, because you do have echo, so maybe those might help out a little bit.
What's going on?
Just sneak around today and try to play with the sound a little bit.
Oh, I'm echoing bad?
No, it could be, it's not that horrible, but I couldn't get voiceovers pass by.
Okay. Anything now? Is it better? Worse?
Yeah, let's just roll. Sunsworn, okay, guys. Sorry.
So yeah, let's pull these awesome creators in. Here's Red Gaze with the awesome Nerium, the artist on this book.
What's up?
Echo.
It's not that bad.
I wonder what else I could do.
You don't have any echo, by the way.
No, yeah. You're fine. Okay, she's got the headphones. She's got the headphones. I've got it in earbuds, so I'm going to trust her on that.
Okay, cool. It's really now in my head. I'm wondering what's going on.
The paranoia is setting on.
That's why I don't have it.
Apparently, someone needs to teach you how to wear a hat, Joe. Leroy's calling you out already.
I'm wearing this thing up a little bit because I want to show some of my locks, coming down. And
okay, that last setting you did doesn't work well.
Really? Didn't work.
Yeah, you got quiet.
Oh, hold on.
There you go. Sorry, guys. A little bit of a.
Better.
Yeah, better. Let's just roll.
Okay, so yeah, take the lead if you want. You want to bring up the page there, Jerry?
I do have it. Let me share it over to you guys. I was just talking to them about it before we went live. This is a wicked cool concept. And Leroy, it's not weebs. There's no weebs in it. So enjoy the fantasy, the adventure. This has got dragons. This has got your airship, spaceships. This has got crystal swords. This thing's got it all, dude.
I'm
So
surprised I didn't get any Eddie Munster comments on that here.
not yet.
Not yet.
We're only 6 minutes in.
Before we jump to the book, I want to jump in here and see if we can just let them give an intro. How about you guys give maybe an intro of your first introduction into comics? Like, how did you guys get into comics individually, and maybe how did you team up?
Into comics. In general, I got into comics when I was a young lad walking into KB Toys, and I found one of those Marvel 3-packs. One of the ones where you saw the one cover on the one side and the other on the other side, and you didn't know what was in the middle, and just snatched it up. And yeah, it turned out to be Avengers and Doctor Strange, and I've been into it pretty much ever since. I have had a lapse right around the early 2000s. I don't know. I didn't like the direction things were going, and it just kind of got worse and worse. But then, I started to. I really got into the whole Comicsgate thing with when EVS started talking about the Last Jedi, because I've always been a big Star Wars fan, and kind of pulled me in with that because it was a giant disappointment. I was looking for some answers in the wild for why this might have happened to me and to us and to everything we enjoyed. And then he started talking about Comicsgate, and the more he talked about comics, the more I remembered how much I loved comics and how much I miss comics, and yeah, just kind of rode the train on in and been here ever since.
Yeah, I hear that's one of the avenues. A lot of people come back to comics through EVS or even just Comicsgate. But what about you, Miriam?
Well, I just responded to the comment of Johnny Cage, who said there is a weeb over here. I'm a weeb. Hello.
Oh
nice
I am too. I am too. It wasn't derogatory. It's just one of our guys is just kind of like yeah.
Oh, yeah, Leroy.
Well, that's how pretty much I got into comics because unlike Red, I joined the Comicsgate like last year. I think it was last year, and almost on the day or spot or whatever you call it. But I've been a fan of manga a little bit longer than that, but I just never knew I could there's a chance I could make my own comic, so last year when the COVID hit, I just said okay, let's do it, and we have a lot of free time, we can do pretty much anything else, so let's do a comic. And I did bounce. So I'm a newbie. I'm newbie weeb.
Yeah, well, Steve's here. I think on this corner of CG that we occupy, there's a lot of weebs. It almost could be the weeb corner, or at least there's some crossover. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Joe has some slight Akira slants to his. My IP has some Final Fantasy slant. So you're in good company.
Yeah.
Saying something real quick. It says, wait until Joe tells these guys the secret to making a comic is to rip off an anime movie. What Joe is doing right now is groundbreaking. In fact, you don't even need to see Akira, just get my book. Pretty much the same thing as what he's saying. As much as I wish that was true, you'd probably want to go watch The Legend. Like, my book will look good, but watching Akira might change your life. So we'll just say it that way. Anyway, so I didn't know you were doing Sunsworn, Miriam. I saw Bonds, obviously backed Bonds, and I forget what stream I heard through the grapevine that you were on Sunsworn. When did you pick up Miriam as the artist, Red Case?
That was when was it? It was January, I believe.
I think it was February.
Yeah, it was somewhere between January and February this year, actually. Yeah, I got into a position where I needed an artist, and Miriam said, "Hey, I got some time. I can draw. I said, I know you can draw. I've seen your stuff. Absolutely.
It's some killer work. It really is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I couldn't. I honestly, I couldn't have hoped for a better artist on this. Like, no offense to any other artists out there, but man, like the working relationship we've had so far has just been phenomenal. She reads those scripts. She pretty much pulls the images right out of my head and draws them on paper.
Page 1's here, and since it's a
That's the job. That's
me. That's me.
She's got a pet rattlesnake.
Yes.
In the back, and it gets excited when we start talking. So,
yeah. So if it gets bad, you know we're doing good.
Right. So, actually, I think my background music will work. I don't know if that's going to cover up the sound. I'll try that once we get into I'll sneak it in here once in a while. So yeah, maybe it is a good time to intro the book and get into talking about this sweet IP. So I'll let you lead on this, Jeremy. I'll even put you on the top, dude. How about that?
Sunsworn, Wings of Vengeance. As the Union rebuilds, 3 of its heroes are forced to fight for their lives on a desolate world. So yeah, you guys are almost 1,000% funded already. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Great. And what's the backer count?
Backer count is 148 backers. You guys got 18 days left. Do you want me to roll that beautiful trailer footage? Just slanting. Yes, no, maybe so. Okay.
Might as well, yeah.
All righty, let's go.
Maybe a little volume boost. It may just be.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy dancy.
Dude, that was epic. I think we all agreed that was epic.
Indeed.
Insane.
That rattlesnake is really loving it too.
Yeah, that snake is all about
I know. My camera doesn't like me in the dark. Whatever.
So, do you guys just kind of want to guide me through your page, or do you want to pilot it yourself while you talk through it, or?
Yeah, certainly. Well, I can tell you this IP kind of sprang up from an old role-playing universe that I created years and years ago, just for some friends, to have some fun with on tabletop RPGs. But yeah, I've always loved this world, and when I decided to get into writing some more and start on the novel, I thought this would be a great setting. Oh, we got a cat joining us now too. I apologize. But yeah, great setting to really put stories in, because this is very expansive. It could go on for a very long time, and I got tons and tons of stories to tell. There's one novel done. There's 5 more ready to go. And in between each novel campaign, I think I would like to run a comic campaign as well, just because the different mediums are awesome. Like it's been really exciting to see this universe and these characters really come to life in a more visual way. Yes, of course, Miriam has her copy. But Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance takes place between the first and the second novel. A lot of people ask, do you have to read the novels to enjoy the comics? My answer is no, you don't. What I intend to do is at the beginning of each comic put in something kind of reminiscent to a Star Wars crawl to kind of get you caught up and introduce you, if you're not familiar already, to what's going on in the universe, who the characters are a little bit, and just kind of get into it from there. But Wings of Vengeance picks up after the events of the first novel, where a cataclysmic war took place. The galaxy's really been turned on its head, and there's still remnants from that invading force throughout the galaxy. And one of those remnants is this villain named Kavar, who is he was kind of a diehard for the Overlord Draken Weiss, who was defeated in the novel. And he commands an army of Drakor, which are the space dragons you're seeing here. Very much in tune with them. He's a very mystical soul as well. A very, very dangerous threat, but he's holding a resource planet known as Kavos, which is very important to the Astral Union. So it's three heroes, Aster, Sunsworn, Trip Vengeance, and Ginny Zin, travel there to retake that planet because it's integral for them to rebuild. They need those resources. And in doing so, they also discover that Kavar is holding someone who is very important to their cause as well.
Gnarly.
I just want to say one thing. He said that you don't need to read the book, to get a comic. That's true, but I still say you should get a book. It's thick.
And you guys actually offer the first book, towards the end of this page. Am I correct?
Yep. Yeah, we have some reader copies available there. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them have slight damage to it, slight, maybe a bent corner here or a crease there. They're pretty much still in pristine condition. They're just the ones that came in shipped a little bit damaged. But I didn't feel right offering them at full price or giving them to backers on the first campaign, so I just kind of held those over to offer at a discount on this campaign. You can also get the novel as a PDF version of the novel as an add-on as well, if you'd rather go that route.
That's a good shot. I like it.
I like it. I dig these the simplified kind of color palette. I dig it.
That's a good shot. I like it. But yeah, dragons, spaceships. Let's do it.
I see a lot of your perks are sold out. Is that because you're doing like individual type of original art? Is that what's going on?
Yep. I mean, I prepared. I'm sorry. I prepared, the files with pretty much everything because we're still not done, right? There's still a lot to offer. So these are the small ones, and we're gonna make a few more, right?
Put it up here, Joe.
So these are the small ones, and these are the big ones. And there's probably gonna be at least one more.
Yeah.
And this one as well.
Dragon Raid.
Yeah, I saw that one floating around. I was like, holy nuts. Yeah, I think that was the one that was flying over Twitter quite a bit. So. And
we have the tiny ones as well. They're in the size of a trading card, so you can fit it in your trading card sleeve if you want. I think there's one more left, right? I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I believe there's one more sketch card left.
Yes.
All right. Very cool. It's an awesome perk. That's one of the perks that I personally I look out for like original art.
So there's gonna be a few traditional art pieces flying around, just so you know. So make sure your eyes are open.
Also, if you really dig that traditional that Miriam just showed off, Joe, I just shared something. The first 200 backers are all going to get this plastic collector's card that features that artwork because I loved it too, and I felt we got to do something with that other than just one traditional piece.
Wait 1 second. You said plastic?
Yes.
Like what are we talking about? Like credit card style plastic or thicker or not?
It's like a transparent, credit card style.
Okay, cool. I like the rounded corners. Yeah, I can see how that'd be awesome.
While I got this up, I'm going to go ahead and show you. This is a fresh page that came in from Colors. This one just, it blew me away. It's gnarly. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a double page spread.
We really
And
fucked up the streaming setup. Somebody in the chat, tell me exactly what's wrong that you're hearing. Besides,
I think Leroy's just busting you for letting me talk so much.
I literally, well, yes, but I literally am having problems with the audio on my end. So I'm wondering what they hear. So,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
I don't know. You're all good. Yeah, I mean, your audio sounds pretty good to me. I think it's at least passable.
Hey, Joe, can you turn the volume knob up on that thing?
On what?
On the microphone.
On mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it. Audio is software wise as well.
no, Lyra is just commenting that it's the rattling. I already explained that it's the autofocus on my camera. I'm sorry. It's just like when it's dark over here, I can do anything about it.
It's a rattlesnake.
So, yeah, it's my own personal rattlesnake. Just bear with it for a bit, man. You're a man, so bear with it.
Ouch.
I'm sorry.
Well, what do you have up here right now, Red Gaze?
Oh, this is a double page spread. This is colors that just came in on Miriam's lines. This is kind of when Kavar's preparing for it because he knows the heroes are coming. So he's stirring up his decor, getting ready for the upcoming confrontation.
Nice.
It's an awesome shot. It reminds me of like the Balrog, but ice. Like because of the color scheme, I get like the cold feeling instead of like the Mines of Moria fire.
Right?
Yeah.
I just like diagonals in a lot of these spreads. So that's
Yeah.
I dig it. Brings a lot of energy.
Perspective.
And there's another page spread, double page spread that I freshly finished that is about to be colored very soon, and I'm sharing that one as well. If you,
I'll switch over.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are ready to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that's another one. And I think I haven't seen that around in comics in CG, but this is probably gonna be the first CG that has like multiple double page spreads going, one by one. So I really enjoyed this. In the scene and the script. Yes, I'm sorry. The script kind of felt like it could be very interesting to try to use like two double page spreads following each other. So this is how it kind of came up.
What's this blurry kind of blinding light in between them? Is that part of the story? Is that a design choice?
That's a design choice around the spine, Joe.
Ooh,
Well, it actually is part of the story as well. What they're doing right here is they're in separate places. Obviously, they're part of the mysticism of this universe. Is they can create these basically communication portals, right, that they speak through, and that's what's happening here. So when
That's
this is
really creative use of that spine space. That is
definitely
that's neat.
Yeah. So when this page is colored, the female's end here, that's Weiss. She's an amethyst wielder, so her end is going to be purple, and Trip on the other side is a wielder of the emerald. So his that side is going to have a green glow to it.
What kind of power does Aquamarine have in your world?
Aquamarines are yet to be discovered. So far, the only gemstones that have appeared in this story are the amethyst, the emerald, and the obsidian. But the rest, I'm going to kind of leave to mystery for now. There will be more. I'll just say that. And each gemstone kind of has its own, represents its own. I don't know if you want to say influence. Has its own connotations, I guess. Like the amethyst are very much those who wield the amethyst are very much attuned to power. Like they seek power. They're driven by gaining power. The emerald is more akin to wisdom and knowledge and peace. So each gem is going to kind of have a theme that runs with it as well.
Nice.
I know you still got the page up, Jeremy.
I do. I'm trying to get caught back up to this awesome artwork again. Kind of scrolling back down through these pages. You guys are actually showing quite a lot of pages. And it's beautiful stuff. We got comments like people are digging the armor.
Mm-hmm. Got some several.
You want to tell them about that, Miriam?
No.
I already know that was probably a a pain in the butt to replicate in different angles and that had to been.
Dude, I'm somewhere in the third of the comic, and the real part hasn't even begun yet. You know, all the armor and everything and I just. Okay, Johnny Cage is probably listening to me very closely. I'm not gonna say I can't draw armor, but it's the least favorite part of it. There are so many glows, so many technical parts and things like that.
Something about in the Lord of the Rings artists for the films when they were designing the Witch Kings and stuff. And my experience with the Renaissance fairs, armor was it basically wraps like a glove and works together. So the more you contour it to the body, I find it's a lot more like rounded and stuff. If that helps your creative side anymore going forward, but this stuff is awesome. I know it was hard to do. I know.
See, that's a problem. Originally, the armor was quite simple, right? And then I was like, okay, so let's do like upgrade, right? Let's do some character sheet. Let's do some designing. So I went like full crazy on that. Completely, it was an hours of work. And then it came to like, you're gonna be drawing the comic. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But
it looks great. It
does look great. It's my least favorite, I think, thing to draw too. Like some costumes I really like. I like cloth costumes and with like flowing fabrics and stuff. But armor is just it's tough.
I would definitely exchange that flowing fabric for that armor. Why can't they run around naked? Why?
Wouldn't you rather have cloth than full nudity, though? Wouldn't that be simpler?
Didn't they
maybe
used
some
to
thongs. Okay, let's do thongs. I heard you like thongs.
No, I'm not a fan.
Ralph Bakshi, fantasy. But look at that, guys. Look at this helmet.
So, did Tartamara do color, or did he do one of these?
He did. Yes, he did. That's his cover right there. He did everything on that, and Katie did everything on the other one.
Okay.
And I love the dynamic arm on that. Really dark crystals feeling with that whole. And then I was telling him it feels like Gauntlet with the three main characters.
And I love that because that thought never crossed my mind. But when you said that, I was like, yeah, man, Master needs food badly.
It's very.
Give me chicken.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate, like just good stuff. Like that stuff. This is great.
So you got these trading cards.
Yeah. Are these stretch goals or are these just things to add on?
These are part of the Sirens of Sunsworn tier. There's 3 trading cards by Carla Tornielli, 3 art prints by Nerium, as well as a poster by Nerium, and you'll get a copy of the book with a cover of your choice. Both almost every tier except for the digital and the novel tiers come with prints of both of the cover art, just because I thought it was cool and I think everyone should have that.
Yeah, I like how much content you have. It's mind blowing. It's kind of like I'm looking at my stuff now. I'm like, but it's tough. Nerium, do you have like side gigs and stuff to help supplement the income, or are you like just going full-fledged comics right now?
I have a daily job. That's why I was telling you that it's very early over here, because normally I wake up at 6. I'm a teacher. I work as a teacher. So this is like a free time activity. Call it as you will.
Miriam's been doing the opposite of everything teachers usually tell their students to do. Get plenty of sleep, be good and rested to come in the morning.
An art teacher, perhaps?
And over here I also teach English a little bit. But when it comes to art, I'm more into computer graphics, right, and design like that. Not really art, because I was told I was too commercial. So definitely not like fine art.
I can't remember where you're located now.
I'm from Slovakia. That's almost Eastern Europe, or Eastern Europe called just
Slovakia. That's is that part of Is it Czechoslovakia? Is that?
It used to be. Yeah, we kind of separated quite some time ago.
'Cause I know I got
Now
I got some Czech heritage,
yeah.
which is fun.
Yeah,
But,
and when we're talking about demographics and geography and stuff, I would like to say, Leroy, that I'm the only person who can say that I live in a third world country, man. And it's not the internet, it's the camera. The internet is good. There.
we can attest to that. Is that a GIF image that keeps swapping out? On
yeah. I was like, that's nice. That's fancy.
Is that Jiffy peanut butter? What is that?
Yeah, you can see the jiffiness, but it's clean. It's clean.
Nice.
Real awesome.
Yeah, it's very, very well optimized GIF.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let's keep going. We'll see what we got.
Sketch quads.
Yeah, man, sketch cards. Everyone loves sketch cards. We offered quite a few of those. I think we only have one Nerium sketch card left.
And we have the Vinny the man in the chat, and he did the 3 awesome sketch cards that you can see on the top.
Like, yeah, Vinny's in the chat. This is the first, I think. Vinny Tart's in the.
Yeah, welcome.
Actually, you should be called Tart Art. Tart Art.
I wouldn't go with that, Joe.
Okay. Spitball.
I don't think so, Tim.
Yeah. Hail my Italian brother. That's good go.
But yeah, so this is where you guys mentioned getting the first book.
Yep. This is where it all started. I wasn't quite sure about how well a novel would do in this arena, but it actually did quite well. I've actually gotten very good reviews on it, so very thankful for that. Because obviously you think what you're doing is good, right? But it's really fulfilling to when the reviews start coming back and people tell you how much they enjoyed it, and it really warms the heart. It makes you want to keep going.
Miriam, did you do this?
No,
cover?
that's Vinny T.
It's Vinny T. Yes, I intend for Vinny T to have a cover on every Sunsworn novel in the future.
All right, you've got your artist. Stretch goals. So you guys are funded, and you guys are almost 1,000% funded. So are we going forward? We have a lock here.
We are going forward. Yeah, we just recently upgraded these stretch goals, made things a little bit more available, added some more cool stuff. So the Dracor Queen sticker, die cut sticker, is coming up at 10K. Actually, it's so fresh. I'm going to need you to scroll up to remember the rest.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
I don't know which way.
Sorry, I meant down. I'm an retard. But yeah, we initially had these the other 2 foil trading cards separated and scattered, but we went ahead and grouped them together at 13K. You'll be getting both of those, as well as the Trip Vengeance foil card that you're already getting. 15K, Nerium's going to hop on a plane and come over here. We're going to sign all those books together.
Oh, that's amazing.
Nice.
And at 18K, we have a round magnet of Vinny's cover art. And I always wanted to do a special cover on these, so we just slapped on a 20K spot UV.
Ooh.
Cool.
I just upgraded. I didn't make it a stretch goal. I just happened to switch printers that saved me on shipping, so I'm actually doing spot UV now, too. I'm so sorry.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, and I don't dare dream of anything beyond 20K until we get there.
Just dream big, man.
I can do it.
Amen.
So.
But yeah, guys, this is an awesome universe. Like I was spouting before we got live here, this is really cool. I like it. This is space fantasy, and it looks space fantasy, but that's great. That's great. Do the dragons talk?
That I have the same ponytail.
These dragons do not talk, but Kavar is a Dracor human hybrid. He does talk.
Okay.
So let's do a little bit.
How did that work? Don't answer that. It was a joke.
That's actually partially explained in the novel.
Oh, okay, guys. Yeah, get on this. There's some lessons.
What's up, bud? Yeah. Let's see if we
Budson. Yeah.
need to do a refresh and see where we're at. We were.
Yes, sir.
The number 9240. Let's see if we have any backers jumping on. Did it refresh or no?
Yeah, I thought it did. I'll try again.
It's cool. You got some good internet up there, dude.
That's the slow internet
you
over
do.
here.
You do have some good internet.
Yeah, did that trailer skip any when we started?
They're not for me.
No, that was actually one of the cleanest played trailers I've seen played off of an Indiegogo page ever.
Okay.
All right, so guys, what's going on here? This book is killer. This is awesome.
Mhm.
It could be my internet is really bad and we don't know. We just think we know.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. We have many surprises in our sleeves, right? We still have a few days to go. You know, a few more days to go.
Oh, yeah. Actually, let's go through the available tiers. Let's shill these out. Let's see if they like them. Right? Let's get
Why
going.
not?
What's
Our featured tier is Sirens of Sunsworn. It's the one we were discussing below, where you get the 3 Carla Tornielli trading cards, 3 Nerium art prints, as well as a poster that will be folded. I want to make sure everybody knows that'll be folded, so they don't get a a bug when it comes to the crease. You also get a book with a cover of your choice you can choose, and you'll also be getting prints of both of the cover art with this tier as well.
Nice. And those are both the sexy cards, the small ones, and then the larger pinups.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We just progress in size there, from trading cards to prints to poster. You can get all the sexy you'll ever need.
Can you share the poster? Red, can you share the poster?
Yes.
And look, for the price of a Star Circuit mini bike, you can get their featured tier.
Indeed. Don't want to make it a competition because things. What I want to do is I do want to back this thing. However, I want to make sure that you guys don't have any plans of doing like a black and white version. Is that in the cards at all?
No, not yet. Not as of today.
That's, with Nerium's art, I think that's what I'm wanting. I feel like I'm going to pull a Shay and introduce some other ideas here.
That's not a terrible idea, to be honest. Yeah, Nerium's line work is just phenomenal. I couldn't be happier. But yeah, this is the poster right here that you'll get with the Sirens of Sunsworn tier.
Really
That's a big
awesome.
one.
I really like the subtle texture around the border.
Have you turned a black light on with it?
No, not yet. This would make a really good blacklight poster, wouldn't it?
It will probably react. So yeah, a lot of you like 80 head guys or like mid 90 guys. Remember those blacklight posters?
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
that's killer.
And spot UV, that would be sexy.
I'm
I'm just suggesting, not promising anything. I'm the artist here.
Eric McIntyre is in the house. Snuck in here and says hi. As well. Yep. We talked about Bud being in here. It's been a while since our Jedi has actually stuck around for a whole stream, so I'm glad he's still here. But yeah, this is great. I love subtleties. Like, my favorite thing about any art is like the small, subtle accents, and this poster's got it. So.
The texture changes everywhere. It's really good, and it's brought together really nicely too.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All different line qualities and textures.
It
is great. So yeah, I wonder what's the percentage of the chances that there's going to be a black and white. Should I hold out for that, or are you just blowing smoke at my butt?
Honestly, we haven't discussed it, so I'd say as of right now, the odds are pretty low.
And we would need a fire extinguisher, Joe.
For the fire and the smoke?
Never mind. Keep going. My bad.
Okay.
Well, there was brief consideration for a black and white version, just to do it in black and white. But Sunsworn is just such a colorful universe. I don't know. I almost felt like it would be a waste. But then, once Nerium started with the book, it kind of feels like a waste to not have her full line art either, right? So, you got me in a vice here, Joe.
Wait, hey, Joe, we're just gonna send you that black and white double page spread.
I dig that. So that might actually sway me into making a decision here on stream, because I do really like what I see. Let's go back to the page here. This poster is great, but let's check out the page again. Run through the perks, that way I can make a decision.
Okay, so next on the list is the $15 digital readout.
Yep, it's just a PDF version of the book. You'll get both covers in that PDF as well to enjoy. But yeah, that's pretty basic.
Real quickly, Rick Days, Sherry says, how'd you come up with the name?
Yeah, that's a good
That's
question.
an excellent question. I struggled with a name for this universe for a while, actually. I threw around, because like I said, I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I was thinking of stuff, something with star in it, universe. Like I kept going around and around and around, and then I just kind of settled on, as I was outlining the story, it came to, I don't know, it just kind of came to light. I had an epiphany, I guess. The name Sunsworn is like it's a family name. It's an ancestral thing, but it's also as the story progresses, it's also going to become more of an idea and an ideal. So I settled on Sunsworn. I thought it popped.
Nice. Leroy actually has a serious question.
Yeah, which is hard to believe.
Mark the day. Mark the day.
Yeah, go for it.
But yeah. Has Nerium had a more Western influence since coming into CG from your anime or manga style?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
No. See, here's the thing. I wouldn't consider my style as like anime style or manga style. When I started drawing blondes, I really tried hard to make it as realistic as possible.
Yeah.
The problem is, like, if I've been drawing this style for, I don't know, 10 years or so. I'm like I said, during my university studies, they were complaining that my art is just, too commercial, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really matter. But the problem is it kind of reverted back. So it's not manga style, it's not Western style, it's somewhere in between, right?
Yes.
And the problem is I read a few manga books, but I'm not really into, or I haven't got into the comics that deep as other folks around here. I'm still learning.
We are too. You're amongst people that his comic, like I said before, his comic has some very anime-esque origins. My game has, the art for it has that. So don't feel bad. We're just wondering if that had actually for this comic book, did you try to pull more into that realism like you were talking about?
No,
okay.
I mean just realism from like real world, like wolves and stuff like that. But when it comes to the comics, I'm a baby.
All right. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we got the Miriam Noah style of Heroes of Saiyan. We also have the Ryan Cardinal showing up here. He stepped away from his 1,000-hour animation he's doing.
Yeah, that animation is sick.
It does. It looks real good. Real good, Ryan. Great job, dude.
Yeah, he's also not gonna lie. Jeremy, you have like a technical, like very like a more hashed out tattoo style, but his tattoos are like maybe the most clean.
Well, that's actually the goal. So
right.
Application.
He's killing it. He's killing it over there in I think he's close to Canada, right? No? West Coast, I think. Either way, Shadowhawk is also here. So I dig what we got here. I think the main cover I do really like, and this one you get also 2 prints. So this is probably a contender for me.
Yeah, man. The story behind that particular cover is Nerium asked me what I would like for a cover from her. And I was thinking, well, how about, something with the 3 heroes, kind of maybe back to back, being surrounded by the dragons, a nice dark tone. And she came back with a sketch of this, and I said, yeah, okay, let's do that instead. Yeah, that's beautiful.
I think it's awesome.
It looks great. The colorist, is it Mika?
Yeah, Mika from Barbusco Studios.
So yeah,
but the cover is full.
Yeah, the cover is full Katie.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I didn't know.
No.
Okay, good to know. Really dig it.
I'm still trying to get a company interested in doing a gauntlet or like a metal slug side scroller. Dude, this is, look at that. I could see it as a game, dude. I wasn't kidding earlier with Gauntlet. That's
Oh
cool.
yeah, that would thrill me.
Mhm.
I love
Mhm.
even like a gauntlet style game. Wow, yeah, that would be fantastic.
So other available perks that we've got are the Vinny variant. Oh, I clicked it. My bad.
That's fate. That's fate.
That's fate.
Which one reader? No, what's the
Good
Vinny.
call.
Vinny. Went too far, bro.
Sorry, my bad. Shit. Tap, 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 tap.
Yeah,
Okay.
dox him, bro. Dox him. It's all about the branding. We're doxers around here. Go for it.
Yeah, man.
Vinny
VDT variant. It's exactly what it says. You get the book with the 2 cover prints. Yeah, Vinny's cover is just awesome. Like I told him what I wanted. He came back with exactly what I was imagining. Just beautiful stuff.
I forget what you said in the beginning. Do I need to read this first novel, or it's not necessary?
You don't need to. Of course, I encourage it, but it's not necessary to enjoy the universe. You'll get a nice introduction in the comic as well.
Okay, good to know.
And this is that. So yeah.
This is that. So if you feel like you do need to read the novel, it's available.
How many pages?
The Worn Torn novel.
It is 535 pages of fast-paced, action-packed story.
Ooh, how many pages?
You have a preview somewhere? It's like that's probably a good idea.
Actually, yeah. If you go to the Edge of Annihilation campaign page, I'm pretty sure the link for the preview is still there. I could be wrong. It might be broken.
I'll
but-
keep going and I'll dig for it.
Okay, thanks.
But yeah, if it's not there, I can make that available somewhere if people are interested. Absolutely.
That'll sell me on that one.
Nice. Look, there I go again.
You're fated to buy every tier.
I
Yes.
know.
We had Jim Cox in the house. What's up, Jim?
You, Jim.
Good to have you, man.
Hey, Jim.
Yep. Then we got a tier with both covers. Just save you on shipping there, if that's what you're into. I know some people like the 2 cover option.
Mm-hmm.
And we get that one remaining Miriam sketch card along with her cover and the 2 prints of the cover art.
Yeah. That's a really good package. And then this is like getting into the Mac Daddy packages.
Yeah. If you're into it, yeah, we got a T-shirt. We got pretty much everything on the Sirens of Sunsworn tier: the trading cards, the prints, the cover art prints, the poster, and as well as a T-shirt and a copy of the book with your your choice of cover. You can also choose which. We have 2 prints for the T-shirt as well. You can choose which one of those you like. The main cover art and the poster art,
And all the stretch goals.
and of course all the stretch goals.
I'm throwing in the link in the chat for anybody who wants to check it out like I do. I'm going to read the first 3 chapters and come back to that one. Do you have a bundle for both or no?
I don't, but everything's available as an add-on as well. It's the stuff that's in the Sirens of Sunsworn tier, that's exclusive to that tier and Total Onslaught. But pretty much everything else is available as an add-on. You can get another cover for an add-on if you want. You can get the novel in physical or PDF form. You can also pick up a PDF of the comic as well as an add-on if you choose to do that. T-shirts are also an add-on. Yeah, so just about everything except the Sirens stuff is available as an add-on as well.
Yeah, I would say I'm a lot of wine today. A lot of my boxes of wine, and normally I would say let's get some. I usually am more enthusiastic about getting these guys to back immediately, but there's a million options for you guys here. I think, especially if you're into what's the demographic, who's going to like this book the most? The people that like fantasy, of course.
I'd say.
Yeah, come on.
If you're if you're into Star Wars, if you're into He-Man, if you're into Thundercats, Silverhawks, this should be right up your alley.
All right. Yeah, that's what I'm.
Those are all major influences for Sunsworn.
If you had to make a mashup, like it's this meets this, what would those 2 titles be?
That's a great question. Wow, I think I'd probably have to go with Thundercats just because I think it's fun. I think they fit together, and Lionel's just the bone.
There's no. Is Miriam sneaking like some wolves in here somewhere? Are we getting that?
No, there's no wolves in here, but there is another Sunsworn comic that's kind of in the works where there aren't wolves, but we'll just say there's some canines of sorts, some alien canines.
Do you want
that
to
are
shoot a
looming
preview?
about.
Which one would it be? Or do you want? Or you mean you're showing it? I think Miriam's saying she's going to show it.
I just need to find it first.
Urban Bear says my link says the preview's in trash. What? Doesn't make any sense. Nails. I don't know. I'm gonna click it and see what happens on my browser.
Oh, I might have moved that from the drive into the trash. So if I did that, tell you what I'm going to do is today after the stream, I'm going to go ahead and put a new link for the preview of the novel on this campaign page. So it'll be nice and easy for you guys to get to.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not just an artist. I'm an intellectual. Some people say. Some people call me, and I like to read novels. So I'm definitely going to check it out. I'll be looking for that link. And so yeah, don't worry, guys. TES saying something. Is this a joke that I should get, but I'm too dumb? You guys down for OPP, other people's perks?
But yeah. I mean, I've backed a lot of campaigns, so yeah, I'm
Mhm.
absolutely down with other people's perks.
Yeah, OPP. I feel like that is.
I think I backed the Star Circuit. I'm not really sure, but I do get updates. I need to check on that.
I think you have. It's definitely ringing a bell, but
Yeah, I love that style, by the way. I noticed that you do like sketch and then color on top of that, and I really dig that because it shows like double,
thank you. Yeah,
Yeah, he's been proud of that.
Yeah, I mean, because it takes so much more time, I literally am. It takes me 14 hours a page because of that reason. Like that's just the step of light boxing or transmitting digital and then back to digital after you do it. There's so much extra time, but I'm glad I do it that way. I think I'm going to streamline it even further. So no worries, guys, for the next chapter. Frog G's actually slinging my link over here. Please, everybody, go back Sunsworn right now. I know Miriam's kind of short on time because we are.
Miriam, dude, even though he seems a bit rough, do go on Leroy's stream. He's sitting here asking, he's got to make up for Joe in this stream. So get on his stream, get some backers. It's a fun time over there. So, yeah.
The stream is fantastic. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. TF is saying OPP.
I didn't say that. He said that.
Yeah, I know. It's Naughty by Nature song. Oh, it's a classic.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. I'm an artist for this campaign, so it's a package deal,
That's right. Correct. I feel like Leroy is just jealous of our friend. But I'm glad he's here to give his input. Thanks everybody for joining us in the chat. Let's do this one more refresh just in case. I know I didn't back it yet, but I'm waiting for some good stuff. I'm hoping we get at least one.
Oh.
I bet everybody in this chat have
no Art Bro Gleam this time.
Yeah, you can't win them all.
But you got 18 days left, guys. Check this out. If you guys want to see this thing on your shelf, spread it on Twitter. Grab it real quick. You got 18 days left, so that's a little over 2 weeks. You get paycheck, bi-weekly paychecks by then. Let's go.
Sherry says I got beat up in karate, so I'm a little off today. I do have a couple injuries, but it's nothing I can not get over. So everyone, thank you. I will definitely be back in this. It's just that I can't figure out if they're tricking me with the non-black and white thing, or if I'm just going to get the novel. I don't know yet, but I will be backing. So everyone should follow my lead, figure out what they like out of the stupendous amount of options on here. So.
Can I maybe ask you to play trailer number 3?
Yes.
That's my favorite one, just so you know.
Okay, let's go.
Got audio or no?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jeremy, you want to raise the volume a little bit? Maybe you're local. I dig it.
Who does the music for you guys?
It'll be copyright-free people on the YouTubes, which I appreciate very much.
that was epic match to what you were going for. That was good.
Yeah, sometimes it takes some digging, and that's something I want to get into in the near future as well. Is actually playing around with making our own music.
We got a bunch of guys in CG that are incredible. They help people with trailers all the time. So get around, you'll find them.
Very cool.
Yeah. So before we close out, I want to just do a quick update on Star Circuit. We went to Prince, the printer, this week. So that's a super big jump. First time for me. My baby is out in the world. However, I did screw up the print file somewhat, kind of. So it is it's a back and forth thing right now before it actually gets printed. But be assured, we're going to get this thing all the kinks and get it going. So thank you all for coming. Let's go around the round table here real quick and say where we can find each other on the web.
Miriam, go first, please.
Well, you can find me on Twitter as Miriam Ann, Instagram as Miriam Bonds, and YouTube Miriam Nova. I need to unify all those. I just didn't know it's supposed to interconnect like that. So.
Yeah, Red Gaze.
It's okay, it happens. Red Gaze on YouTube, at the Red Gaze on Twitter. I'm on Instagram at Red Steve Lee with some underscores in between each word. Don't use Instagram a ton though, so I don't usually send people there. But yeah, that's pretty much where I can be found. Hit me up if you need assistance with trailers, or I've been trying to get more promo streams going. It's just been a very busy time the past few months, so hopefully we'll be on a solid schedule again soon. But thank you guys very much for having us. I appreciate this, and thanks everyone in the chat for showing up. You guys are awesome.
No worries, guys. That's excellent artwork, excellent book. You can find me at Studio Zaid on Twitter, at Zaid Studios on YouTube. Thanks, Frog G, for throwing that down there. And yeah, Instagram, same thing, Zaid Studios. You can find my games, Prototype Beckon, free to play on Steam if you run a PC and like turn-based RPGs with a real-time twist and hand-drawn animation. So have some fun with it. And now, Joe, you.
Heck yeah. It's been a great stream. I appreciate all you guys coming. We got the Colonel, newly named Colonel here. I'm glad he's brought his old greasy fingers and joining on the stream. I want to say thanks everyone for showing up in the chat. You guys make this channel what it is. We're trying to grow, and we actually hit 1,000 subs not too long ago. We're working steadily toward hitting the required watch hours, which we're getting closer and closer. So, eventually we can get monetized and cycle it all back into the channel and make this thing awesome. Thanks for hanging out tonight. We'll have another stream next week. I believe we got John Hervey next week, which he's got a new Kung Fu kind of book out. Stoked about. So
yeah, John is awesome.
So But yeah, have a great night. Remember, hit the like button, subscribe if you hadn't, hit the bell. I've got, of course, a Star Circuit song to close out the Streamlit Go Back Star Circuit. It is the coolest cyberpunk book out this year. I will catch you guys later. See ya. Oops, sorry.